Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna draw this diagram. As you can see, it's a magnetic field and pointing towards into the paper, and there is a circuit. It's not actually a circuit; it's just a rail, and on top of that, there is a thick rod, uh, and so that this rod can slide on this rail, and there are some nodes in the level form. So if you are interested, this is the paper from J Advance, and it's paper one from year 2023. So okay, yeah, let's get started. So firstly, you have to observe the diagram, and then you have to plan accordingly. So as you can see, in this diagram, there is like kind of field, magnetic field, right? And firstly, we have to draw this magnetic field. So as you can see, this magnetic field is kind of a pattern. So for pattern, we can use for each loop, right? So let's remove this. I can let's zoom in a little bit. So So let's try for each loop, I guess. For each x, I think this could be nested loop. So firstly, um, we will use like x. So as you can see, x is not pretty wide. So from 0 to 4 is okay, I guess. And then after we can, what is happening? Okay, yeah, I think it's fine. So now again, because we want like nested loop, so we want to go for each x, and then after in for each pi, as you can see. So right now just try. So let's try node at this is x, that means yeah, x, and pi will be 0, and we can put like there is a node called c dot, yeah, o dot, I don't remember exactly. Let's save firstly, then we will iterate over that. So I guess something is problem. Let's this is problem numbers 17, so up to 16 let's hide, that will be much easier, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, it created like five dotted circle, right? And we want these circles in the y-axis as well, or as you can say vertical axis as well. And for each x, that means we have to use nested loop. So again, for each by, and let's say 0. If there is a continuum in the number, we can just use 0 1 and triple dot, triple dot, we can say let's 5. So and now we can nest this node inside this. And if we run this code, we will get a grid of circle. Oh sorry, we have to replace this bicarbonate with backwards slash wise. So yeah, as you can see, this is a, let me zoom in a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, this is a grid which we can assume as manifold. So yeah, I think it's okay. And one more thing, I'm going to tell you that if you want like continuum, then you can use like this as well, simply. So it will work too, and it will work because we want like 0 1 2 3 like that. If you want something like 0 2 4, it will not work. You have to give the first iteration. And so I'm going to replace this as well from dots, and then it will work exactly same. Okay, so we got the field, I guess, and now we are gonna draw this rail which is black. So let's draw. So for this I'm going to use tz plot. Tz plot is a kind of package which is built on top of Tikz. So it kind of a syntax magic thing going on. So tz line, uh, tz we can use lines, so let's not use tz plot because most of you are not familiar with tz plot. So I'm gonna use pure Tikz here. That will be easy, I guess. So draw. Now we're gonna draw some lines here. So just you have to provide coordinates, and then we can connect these coordinates with lines. So let's start from where. So let's start from here, or you can say here. Doesn't matter actually where you can start, depends on you. So let's start from here. So this will be called -2. Let me guess, actually this is actually 0 comma 0. So this coordinate must be, no, I think this is 0 comma 0 because already know it started from 0 1 2 3 and 0 1 2 3 4 5 like towards upward. So this is 0 comma 0. This will be 1 comma 0. This is 1 comma 1, like that. So let's start from here, and then after we can move there like this. So let's start from 1 comma 1. We can change later on, doesn't matter. Dash and double plus, meaning we are using relative coordinate. So we don't want to move x, so we want 0, and we want to move in y direction. So let's 0. So right now just run this. So as you can see, this drawn a line. And one more thing we have to take care that it should be in between the field, not exactly on the dots. That will be confusing. So I'm gonna reduce this x to 3. In a minute you will get why I'm doing this. And now I want to draw this line like in between, like this. So for that x must be 0.5. okay, so as you can see it is perfectly fine. And now we can move 3.5, so it will like move towards this. And now we can continue drawing using relative coordinates. So from there we want to move like half unit, 1 unit, and another half. That means total of 2 unit towards x, and by 0. So it will draw a horizontal line. And from there again we're gonna use relative, and then again we want to move like x0 but by -3.5. So x0 by will be -3.5. So yeah, I think we got the desired line. And let's put it like very thick, so that line will be a bit thicker. Yeah. And now here is the not difficult part, but kind of, yeah. So we want from here to here like dashed parts. So let's try. I actually don't know how to do this, but let's try. From there we want like 0 and -1, and this line should be dashed. I don't know it will work or not. As you can see, whole line getting dashed. So I think I should remove this part and keep it like this. And let's make it in a separate command. So again very thick, and this should be dashed. And now we already know this coordinate. This is 0.5 comma 1, so we want to draw dash to here. So 0.5 comma, actually we can start from here as it doesn't matter. So let's start from 0, and from there now we're gonna use like x0 by 1. So it will make a dashed line. So yeah, as you can see. And again we can do the same for here as well. So this is 0.5, this is 1, this is 2, this will be 2.5. So 2.5 comma 0. From there we want like 0 comma 1, so it will make a dashed line. So yeah, so I think I have to explain here. So as you can see, we drawn a line between these two coordinate, and then after again a line, but in between there is nothing. You have to take care. So again we did like this. So if we want like multiple shapes using a single command, then we have to just do things like this. So you have to just leave a space, and then after you don't have to leave a space. If we remove the space, still it will work exactly the same. So it's like kind of uh, it looks good, that's why we just give a space. So I think our main part is done here, and now we have to do is to make this rod, I guess. So rod is pretty wide, and it's joining like this. So for rod, again, draw, and you can use ultra thick because rod is kind of more thick in compared to other lines. By the way, if you are thinking I want to like provide the custom thickness, so you can yes, provide like line width. Line width is a keyword arc line width, you can 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, like that. So but I keep things consistent, that's why I just use the predefined one. And for that, let's see what must be this coordinate. So this coordinate, like this is 0 1 2 3, this must be 3.5 in y-axis, and x you already know 0.5. So 0.5 from there. Again we are using relative, so 2.5 and y will be 0. So as, oh sorry, 2.5 is 2 actually. So yeah, as you can see, this is the rod, which can slide over it, and we can actually, let's make it little fancier, that will be better I guess. So let's see, pattern is equals to north northeast lines, and we want to make a rectangle and 2, so 0.2 let's say. So as you can see, this is little fancy. You don't have to do this, but yes, I'm doing it. So let's zoom in and see how it looks actually. So yeah, it looks pretty fine I guess. So by the way, we can increase the width I guess, but it doesn't matter. Let's keep it this way right now. So again we have to decrease the thickness here, 0.15, yeah. Not much better I guess. And I think drawing is done here, and now we have to put some nodes, which is quite easy. So I think you got the idea here. What I'm trying to do, it's like firstly we have to observe the diagram, then after you have to plan things and use the proper syntax, or you can say commands, and then you will good to go. And now for nodes, it kind of simple if we include the node inside the command itself. So if we drawn this rectangle, we can use the node here actually. So for node we can use node, like let's say m. Right now m is okay. So as you can see, m is just here. So customize this node, we can just say left, and so m is kind of leftward of that part. And again we can put node here, and we can say right, and then just we can, so yeah, as you can see, n is like that, mn. And yeah, node is done. One more thing I have to check, node is not that much large. Yeah, you can actually change the size of node in like single command for every every node. I don't know how to, let's ask GPT, I guess that will be easy. Very GPT. I did few days ago actually. I changed the node of the whole document, or you can whole what do you say, whole environment. So I forget every time. You can ask, by the way. uh, for each node, I wanna change the scale in Tikz. uh, I think this is not I wanted at document level. So yeah, this is what I wanted. Actually forgot, I every time I forget this part. So yeah, I think now you get it, how we can do this. So for every node forward slash dot style, and then we're gonna use the scale. It has multiple properties, color, scale, and other things. That's why you have to use curly braces here. So right now, let's consider it. So if you save this part, I think you will get the result. So yeah, as you can see, our node is pretty small, but one more thing you are gonna notice is every node we are trying to scale it down. So that's why, as you can see, field also got a smaller. So for that, I guess we're gonna scale it like 2. So yeah, as you can see, field node be changed to 2. That's why only field is larger and every node will be smaller. So 0.5 is pretty small. So let's say 0.75. So yeah, I mean is pretty much okay. And I think this node is done. Now let's label this thing 25 centimeter. So again, we can do it in different ways. For right now, let's say this is like this arrow. So let me draw first, then after I will explain you what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so this is 0.5 and by must be 3 double dash represent 2 comma 0, and then after we can say node and say midway below, and then after we can define node actually, which is 25 centimeters. So centimeter, let's run it first. So as you can see, firstly we provided the coordinate. As you know already, this will draw a line, and then after we put it in a node. For that we use the node command, and then after we given the node content, and in the optional we define where this node should be. So we are trying to get this node in the midway. That's why, or you can say in the middle. That's why I said midway of this line joining. Okay, and below, as you know already, below means below the line. Okay, and again in the draw section, we again provided the optional thing. This line makes a vertical lines at the end of the line here, and this angle bracket means arrow, and single dash means line, again angle bracket means again arrow, vertical lines means vertical line. Here vertical line is coinciding with the circuit, that's why it's invisible. And we have to move this line little upwards, so we can just make 0.25, sorry, 3.25. So I guess this is good. I should move little more upward, so let's say 0.35. So yeah, I guess it is great. And now we have to make this node which is G. Okay, so again we can do the same because we have an arrow drawn towards downward. So for that we can just say dash means we are gonna draw a line, and then arrow at the end of the line. So this coordinate must be like 0 1 2 3 4, so 4, and by already see this is 3.5, so I must be 3.5, or can say 3, it doesn't matter. And from there we're gonna move 0 unit towards right, but we're gonna move downwards, so minus 1.5 will be better, I guess. And then after we're gonna put node, again node we want midway, this time we wanna right, and we're gonna provide the node content which is G. So yeah, as you can see, we drawn the node successfully. I guess 1.5 is pretty large. I guess 1 by 1 will be better. So yeah, this is 1 unit length, and one final node is like B naught here. So this coordinate will be like 0 1 2 2.5, and this is like 5. Okay, so let's put this final node. By the way, if you want to put node, just use node. Okay, so node at, we can provide coordinates. So this is 3.5, I don't know, 0 1 2 3 2.5, and by I guess 4, and this node is like vector B naught, so V naught, let's save. Sorry, by is a little above 5, I guess. So as you can see, but I'm gonna put this B naught towards right, that will be much better, because inside the field it looks pretty hideous. So let's put 4 here, so this will be in the alignment bit G. So I guess this diagram is done here. As you can see, it looks pretty okay. This is zoomed in. So as you can see, yeah, we can use color, but I'm gonna print these papers, that's why I'm not gonna use colors. If you want to use color, you can just put here like blue, it will just make blue. So as you can see, it's blue. And if you want like this to be red, then we can, yes, we can use red, doesn't matter. So yeah, you can put colors, but I actually like black and white, so that's why I'm gonna keep this way. So I guess I'm done for this video, and I hope you have learned something. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.